What it do? It's your boy Mentally Rich CP. Hey, check this out. So today we're gonna do a mindset reaction to Swaggy. See. So basically, what a mindset reaction is, I know a lot of people do their reaction. They just doing like just reacting. You know what I'm saying? Whatever comes to mind. But on my page, we want to do a little mindset. So basically, we want to check the mindset of not check it, but pretty much just see the mindset of the person or the video that we're reacting to, and see pretty much what their mental game is like. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we're gonna be doing. This is a 21-minute video. We may not do the whole video. Then again, we may. Ain't no telling. Just if these gems on point, you know I'm gonna bring my gems too. So let's get it started. It's your boy Mentally Rich CP reacting to Swaggy C. The mother play.
I've been thinking about this topic for a while, and I've never really expressed my true thoughts on it on camera because I know it's a controversial, subject, and I know society teaches you a whole different, viewpoint on life. But I hate 9 to 5s. 9 to 5s are legitimately the biggest scam ever ran in the universe, and I don't understand why people are just content and can't grasp that concept. You look at every single thing you do in life as a scam.
Check this out. Before we keep getting ahead, listen. I got a few trenches vlogs that pretty much just entail what my job or what I used to work, what it was like going to work, and that the pretty much the havoc that it took or that it played on my mental and my spiritual. You know what I'm saying? No religion, not talking about religion, just talking about me, a spiritual man or woman, just yourself, your spirit. Go back and watch those videos. You know, the beginner videos, but listen, it's the gems that you want to take from it. You know, we just pushing the YouTube, but let's get back to the video.
Except on 9 to 5. And I'm here to debunk that. And before I get into that, if you don't know who I am already, my name is Swaggy C. I'm 25 years old. I live in downtown Los Angeles. I'm a multi-millionaire, all that extra stuff, cool, great, whatever. But I felt it was necessary to give you guys some background on me, that I'm not just some random weird kid with a bunch of subscribers, trying to give you guys advice. No, I feel like I am verified and solidified to talk about this. I have millions. I have a beautiful wife. I have a nice dog. I built an empire.
I
So
got a nice dog.
listen to my advice, please, and have an open mind. 9 to 5 jobs, and some of you guys may think that, oh, this is obvious. I'm still gonna say it anyway, because like if you don't know who I am, I rant a lot. They are the biggest scams in the world. They don't care about you. They can fire you at any point. It literally makes you stagnant and content with life. Like for me, I've worked one 9 to 5, job in my life, and I was miserable with those 2 months at JCPenney, wondering how can anybody think this is okay? Like you go to college for 4 years with no guarantee that you'll ever be successful or have a good job. Then you work an entry level job somewhere else for 10 years, hoping to climb the ladder and hoping to grab that imaginary brass ring to get promoted or get a higher salary. It's all fake. Like, I don't understand how you guys don't see that. Like, you're literally sacrificing 5 days a week just to get 2 days of freedom. If Monday is the worst day of your life, you're doing something wrong. If Friday is the best time of your life, you're doing something wrong. Like, a lot of times, I will literally ask my videographer, Austin, or my wife, Bailey, what day is it? Wednesday. Okay, cool. Friday. Okay, cool. When I don't know because I'm too busy grinding and working and chasing my dreams. And this is not meant to be some motivational video. I'm not Tony Robbins. I'm not Eric Thomas. I'm only going to talk about my life and my lifestyle and how I got to this point. You're literally sacrificing 5 days. Think about that for a second. Just to get 2 days of freedom. Like,
all right, so check this out. He giving some good gems, not necessarily gems, but he's just basically painting a reality that a lot of people don't really see. A lot of people don't. I mean, we've been conditioned so badly to that. It's like the rat on the wheel. We just keep doing something, thinking that we're going somewhere, but and in reality that we can't see, or that a lot of people can't see, is that we're really getting nowhere. Like he said, you're working 5 days a week just to be off 2 days. And I remember when I did a research a while ago, it could still be true. Then again, it could be just a myth. But most people have Mondays are considered like the devil's day of doomsday. But a lot of people have heart attacks. A lot of people are coming off the weekend where you pretty much, you know, live the whole week waiting for the weekend. So whether that be Saturday and Sunday, whether it be Friday and Saturday, whether it be Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So here you are, the weekend hits, you having a ball. Now you actually can live, Monday through the weekdays or whatever. You just surviving. You just doing what you have to do to survive. Now here it is, weekends you can live. So to go from this switch of survival to living, then you got to switch back to survival. That is doing something to you mentally, spiritually. That is messing you up because everybody want to live. Most people that I know, they want to live and they don't want to just feel like they just roaming about in life. Everybody has a purpose. So, like he was just saying, you go from weekday to weekday, and then here it is, you get 2 days to feel like you can live your life. And after those 2 days, now you got to redo it all over again, the rat on the wheel. It don't make sense.
With a 9 to 5, you wake up every single morning, you're stuck in traffic, you go to work, you get told what to do for 8 hours a day, you go home.
8 or 10 or 12, or some people work longer than that.
You try to have some work-life balance, but then you're too tired. You go to sleep, you wake up, you do it all over again. And then hopefully you do that for 30 years straight. Maybe by the time you get to 60 or 70, you can retire. I don't see the point in that whatsoever. And I don't want you guys to look at this as, you know, you shouldn't work a 9 to 5 to get to your dreams. I want to talk about that in a second. Like, if you are watching this video and you currently work a 9 to 5, but in your mind you are manipulating the system by taking that profit and chasing your dreams and doing what you want to do with that, I applaud you. This only applies to those who are working 9 to 5 and like, all right, this is my future. This is what it is. That should not be your future. I don't understand why you're looking at that as not a scam. You'll look at, anything else.
I'm gonna pause. Okay, cool. So basically, I agree with what he's saying. Like somebody like me or somebody like that could be watching this video, if you have to, because I know the battle between who you know you are truly, but you haven't really manifested. It haven't really manifested itself in your life right now physically, and pretty much battling with where you are. So you're in a battle every day. We're in a battle every day with who we know we are. Just haven't manifested who we have vision. It just haven't manifested in our life right now. Versus where we are and trying to battle with like knowing this is not who I am and this is not my life. I'm just in this place right now trying to get here. So that's a battle. So for those people having to go to a 9 to 5 every day, that's a battle. Even myself, if you have to drive to your job and your job is 30, 40 minutes away, that's a battle. That battle is bigger than the 8, 10, 12 hours at your job because it's like you having to go. Sometimes it's just like going to the gym. Most people's biggest battle is getting to the gym. It's not when you get in the gym. I mean, some people do have battles with that too, but it's getting yourself to go to the gym. So that's like what it is. And basically like what he was saying, like what he don't understand, he said he didn't understand why people don't see what they see. They go to college, they do all of this and get to a job and be like, here it is. So the reason why people don't see that is because when you make a person sacrifice time, money, energy, into something, they already sacrificed. So the innate ability is to get something out of it. So if I go to college for 5, 6 years, like you just said, like he just said, it's not guaranteed that I'm gonna get a job. But the fact that I sacrificed 4, 5, 6 years, I have somewhat of, I guess, faith that that 4, 5, 6 years is gonna pay out at some point. But the reality is, it may never pay out, especially in 2020 and going into 2021, how things are changing, where people are becoming millionaires from learning how to do technology, YouTube. I mean, so yeah, it would be hard for him to understand because he didn't take that route. You know, what I'm saying, I think he dropped out of college. Swaggy dropped out of college. Nothing wrong with that. But yeah, for people that sacrificed a lot, they're gonna have somewhat of, I guess, motivation or faith that is gonna pay off. But in all reality, it may not ever pay off.
Is a scam, but not a 9 to 5 job or college. College is the, don't even get me started on college. That is the number one biggest scam in the universe. You've been telling kids, I don't understand why parents tell their kids, you play video games too much. Oh, you like videography. Don't worry about that. You can't make a career out of that. They don't know. And I need you guys to realize, stop taking advice from your parents unless they are in a situation you want to be when you grow up. My parents, grew up poor. A lot of people I knew, they were never really good with money. Why would you listen to their advice? Clearly, it didn't work for them. And I'm sorry to hurt some feelings, but let's be realistic. Like, I love my parents to death. You guys love your parents to death. You should not be listening to them about money advice, even just life advice in general when it comes to a career, because they're slaving away at a 9 to 5, still trying to provide a lifestyle for you. Our parents are all hard workers. They probably work harder than I ever can, but I work smarter, and I need you guys to work smarter as well. Why are you following in their footsteps? The motto of wake up, go to high school until you graduate, then go to a 4 year college, and then maybe get your master's, and then work an entry level job, and then work for 30 years, and then by the time you get to 60 or 70, then you can enjoy the fruits of your labor for the last 60 years of your life, and then retire. Why would I do that? By the time I'm 60 or 70, I won't be able to dunk a basketball or just travel wherever I want to go, like, without potential health issues. I gotta watch what I eat. I gotta watch where I can't like really trip or fall somewhere because I could get seriously injured.
That's
I am
crazy.
more prone to getting, a very serious disease. I can't, you can enjoy your life when you're 60 or 70. You should not delay gratification until you're 60 or 70 so you can enjoy life then. If you're listening to anybody who is telling you that right now, you're a fool. No offense. And please listen to this with an open mind. You should not be living that way. Now, you may be 20 or 30 years old and you never heard any advice like this. You may be like, all right, I'm going to try to change my lifestyle right now. Again, like I said, if you are actively trying to change your lifestyle, I applaud you. Whether it takes 5 years or 10 years, I really commend you. I'm only talking to people who are looking at 9 to 5s as the greatest thing in the world, like people who look at college as the greatest thing in the world. Again,
We'll pause it right quick. And we may not do this whole 21 minute and 8 second video. We may have a part two. But with the whole parents thing, especially coming from my community, the black community, and I'm just speaking on that. It could be the same in any other race. We all human beings, but it's just speaking. I got this quote in front of me. It said, the only thing worse than being blind is having sight but no vision. So one thing that I particularly believe in, specifically believe in, is that sometimes school, like when you have a child, you have a kid, and when they're growing up, they want to be an astronaut. They want to be something that is you as an adult be like, in your head, they ain't gonna be that. But in their head, they have this faith and vision to they see things and believe things that you as an adult, because of how your life went, you don't see and believe. The only thing worse than being blind is having sight but no vision. So with that, what parents do is what I believe, especially coming from the black community. First of all, the resources are not there. So obviously, especially from I don't want to put religion in it. We'll do that in the next video, but that's a big thing too. But they pretty much dims the light. School dims the light as you get older and older, especially how they put you in different classes. It's a whole system. And parents do the same thing. They dim your light as you get older and older and older. Now you like, I don't want to be an astronaut anymore. I just want to get a job. I just want to work at McDonald's. I just want to just do all of this. And you listen to your parents. And especially if you don't have kids, even if you do have kids, that may give you a reason to go harder. But if you don't have kids and stuff, and you have somewhat an idea of maybe how much money you want to make a month, a week, how much you want to travel, if you have an idea, if you have vision, and you understand that these are the things that I want to do, start there. You could start there and then map out what can allow me to do that. Is it investing? Is it real estate? Typical. People call that out. Real estate investing. Is it start my own trucking company? Is it being an investor like Swaggy? Understand? So yeah. So and if you having that backlash or backfire from your parents because you want to take a different route, sometimes it costs to take it. You're gonna pay either way. That's what I tell people all the time. You're gonna pay either way. So you looking at me like, bro, you need to hurry up. You talking too much. I was talking. You're gonna pay either way. You're gonna pay for information that you do know and don't apply, and you're gonna pay for information that you don't know because you don't know it, so you can't apply it. So you're gonna in life, you're gonna pay regardless of whatever it is. You're gonna pay for good health and actually have good health, or you're gonna pay for bad health, whether that's be being in the hospital all the time, having bills. So either way in life, you're gonna pay. So the best thing to do is if you figure out how you want to live your life, pay for it with blood, not in no bad way, but just pretty much you hear the term blood, sweat, and tears. Sweat, tears, late at night, stand up, pay for it. Especially if you have the time early on in your life right now to do that. Even if you're older in your 30s, pay for it. Because like he was just saying, wait until you 60 and 70, we don't know what the world, it's 2020 right now. We don't know what the world gonna be in the next 5 years. That's scary. You don't know. You can have plans and think that you know. You don't know. Let Swaggy
Colleges.
take over.
So I have, I day trade for a living. I invest in the stock market. I day trade in the currency market. And I have, a YouTube where, I show some videos, but I also have an online program. And I see people all the time, whether it's my program or I see like nutritionists have a program, from their experience, or even fitness people, train people when it comes to working out. And people are so hesitant to join a skill set that they potentially want to learn, whether it's day trading, fitness, nutrition, art, videography, anything. But they will go to college for 4 years straight and take $100,000 worth of debt out, yet you're calling a videography course or a day trading course or somebody trying to teach you something about art a scam. I don't understand. And I'm not trying to talk too much about programs, but let's just talk about it for a second. My program is $500. Somebody trained like a fitness trainer, they probably would train $50 an hour, $40 an hour. Great. None of that is scams. That is just our own experience. And even if you look at my program, I offer a refund policy. College does not. Have you ever heard of somebody go to college for 4 years and be like, yeah, this ain't working out. I ain't get the.
That is so freaking dope that he was like, that's dope. I ain't never. Do people even think about that? Like, you go to college for 4 years, you get all these degrees, and you. I have friends that got $60,000 worth of debt. Some people are not fortunate enough to use the military bill that their parents went to the military and all of that. Um, and parents just having the money to pay for college. So that's so that's dope. I gotta commend them on that one. I never thought about that. Like, can you go to college for 4 years, 5 years, 3 years, 2 years, associate's degree, and once you see that it don't work, call the school and ask them, "Can I get a refund because this didn't work? Because this didn't work?" That's so like that's so deep. Like you gotta think mindset, mindset, baby, mindset. That's so deep. I can't call the college and say, "Can I get a refund because this really don't work?" That's dope.
The job I expected to get out of college.
That's
Please,
dope.
can I get my money back? I
That's
don't think,
dope.
I should be 100,000 in debt right
Mentally
now.
rich.
They
This
will
man is
say
mentally
buy in a
rich.
second. You take my program or somebody else's, whatever they teach you, and we offer money back guarantees. I literally say, if you feel like you haven't learned anything with my program and you haven't, looked at my strategies and utilized them, great. You can get a refund.
I'm finna drop a cold gem right now. The way that people minds are set up is like this. Like Swaggy, he got a course. I'm familiar with his course. May actually get into his course, his academy. The way people minds are set up is this. I don't even know how I want to say it, but I'm finna explain it. Let's say somebody out there, the same person he's explaining, go to college and it didn't work out. They don't ever ask for a refund. They don't ever do any of that stuff. But they will go and take a course pay $500 for this man's course or any course in general, and after seeing that it don't work one or two times and they don't try at college for 4 years, they want to ask for a refund. There are some people that even if it don't work or do work, they're not even trying. They just want to beat the system. So basically what I'm trying to say is they'll take a course or this man course or any course in general, and once they get the information, now it's not the information, there's nothing wrong with getting information because it's not the information that's going to help you. It's applying the information over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. That's what's going to make you successful. But you have people that'll just do it just because, oh, I'm going to take this course and not even apply the information over and over again. They just want to, they're freeloaders. Once they pay their money, take this man information, do whatever they do, or take the information, then, oh, I want a refund back. Just because you got information now, you want to get your refund back. Even though you have people that have, hey, if you don't ask for a refund within a certain amount of time, then you can't get your refund back. You have those type of policies, but you have people in general. If that's not a policy, you can't get it back in a certain time. You have people that'll take the course. Then after a while, let me get my money back because now you got information and you think that you beat the system, but you don't do none of that when it comes down to school. You don't do none of that when it comes down to college. You see what I'm saying? Like,
Tomorrow. How is that a scam? How is anybody teaching you about fitness and nutrition a scam? But colleges, you get $100,000. I was $110,000 in debt before I became a multimillionaire.
I'm $6,000.
I had to pay that back. You think it just went away because I said, "Hey, you guys promised
I'm $6,000 and I'm blessed. That's a blessing. He was 110.
me that I will get a job at the college and this degree means something, and then I will get my dream goal." No, it was an L I had to take and really go from there. Like I dropped out of college when I realized I'm already $110,000 in debt. I really haven't learned anything. I had a 3.9 GPA in college. Don't get me wrong. I didn't learn anything. I learned enough to take the test, and that's all these people in life tell you to do. Like learn enough just to get by. That's it. You work a 9 to 5 just to get by, just to have a little bit of extra money to take your family out to dinner, but you shouldn't order that extra thing because that's too expensive. Or we can't go here. We can't sit first class because it's an extra $1,000 and I don't want that service or experience. You shouldn't live like that. Now, everybody's not meant to be a businessman or an entrepreneur, but you are meant to chase your dreams, period. Like, not everybody is meant to be a day trader. People love art and people, love fitness and people love videography, but they're scared because their parents have been telling them for so many years, go to college, do this, do that. You will never make a career. You know how harmful it is for parents to tell you you will never be able to do this and people actually listen to them? There's somebody right now making $60K a year or 80 or even 100K a year at a 9 to 5 job they hate, where they'd be much happier if they made 70 doing what they wanted to do. Like, don't get me like, yeah, I'm a multi-millionaire, great, I make millions. If I worked a 9 to 5 job that was making me millions, but I had another option to do what I wanted to do that only brought me 300K a year, I would want to do because what I wanted to do because I'm happier. You guys don't understand. Like happiness is the root to all success. I know millionaires down the street, and some of them are miserable. I don't consider them more successful than, let's say, you, who this video doesn't apply to, but it maybe applied to your nephew or your niece or your sister or brother who you want to share it to, and you are successful because you are creating something where you only generate, like you have a blog or a YouTube channel where you only bring in 90K a year, but there's no stress. You don't wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning and to get stuck in traffic and get told what to do for 8 hours a day and then go home and be miserable, and then you're looking forward to Friday every single week. You wake up and you make YouTube videos. You wake up, you create art. You wake up, you train people because you are a qualified, certified trainer when it comes to fitness. You know what I mean? You're a WWE wrestler. Like, people need to start chasing their dreams and literally doing what they want to do. I don't understand why parents tell you, get good grades, do this, do that. It literally makes no sense.
10 minutes and 45 seconds. We're going to do a part 2 to this, but I'm going to end this like this. Like he just said, parents tell you to do all this stuff to get good grades. I truly believe that in 2020, the system has the cheat code has been broken. People understand that there's a cheat code. All this getting good grades, yeah, we was once told to do that type of stuff, but nowadays, like, you have people that are making bad grades but making a hell of a lot of money because they understand that this is a game. Whatever you want to call it, checker chess, whatever you want to call it, this is a game. And you have people that are making phenomenal grades. And if, like he said, like this video said in the beginning, if you're not going to be a doctor, a lawyer, a teacher, or anything of that sort, having phenomenal grades doesn't mean nothing. It means nothing at all because it's a whole game. It's a whole game, and you got to realize, like, hey, I need to figure out my lane, figure out how can I maneuver in that lane to get to whatever goal it is that I have, you know. But overall, for the first part of his video, good gems. Like he said, he's somebody that day trade. Swaggy, I watch a lot of his videos. I think that he has good forex videos. I do forex myself a little bit. I'm not on his level by no way at all, but my journey and my experience is unique. Um, I think that this is typical, the 9 to 5 videos, but I think that people need to hear this over and over again because I truly believe that going forward into 2021, people are going to have to start fighting for what they believe in, and I literally mean fighting. Like I said in my videos, I'm in the trenches. The trenches mean that when you have obstacles in your life, whether it be physical, mental, spiritual, or financial, and it just always an obstacle after obstacles, but you know your purpose, but you have vision, but you know where it is that you're going. In spite of where you are right now, you know that in the end, the trenches are going to make you and not break you. And if you watch his video, because I watched a lot of his stuff in the beginning, he was a babysitter trying to learn how to trade. So he sacrificed going to a job, maybe making 2 times what it was as a babysitter to be able to chase his goal, chase his vision. But I think that this video for the first part had uh, good, good gems, good gems, a lot of uh, mentally rich things spoken in the video. And that's, like I said, that's my whole thing. When I say mentally rich, that means that I think that a person, and that's my idea and my the way I think and the way I feel, riches start in the mind first. You can be rich in spirit too, but I think riches start in the mind first because this computer up here controls everything that you do, you know. So riches start in the mind. So that's why I call it mentally rich. My name is CP, mentally rich CP. So I think that he's very mentally rich, and obviously it translated over into his life spiritually. It translated over physically. He don't seem to be out of shape, physically fit, so that's physically rich. Now he's a multimillionaire, financially rich. So this is a good video. Y'all catch me on the next one. Subscribe, like, comment, and we're gonna have more mentally rich videos, more mindset reaction videos on the way. It's lit.